Hi guys, in this video we are going through question 1 for exercise 5a. Now, even though this exercise is from the Year 10 textbook, the skills that we are using in this question is actually a Year 8 skill, which we have learned before, and that is expanding brackets. Okay, so let's just see this as revising how to use the skill. So the first one here, question 1 asks us to expand and simplify where possible. Okay, so how do we expand? All right, so let's start with question A. Okay, and we are going to go through how to expand as we go along. Okay, so AI, and we have negative 4x minus 1. Okay, so how do we expand? What we have to do is we multiply the number outside. Okay, so multiply the number outside by each of the terms inside, okay, the brackets. Okay, so that's what we do here. So here what we have is we have negative 4 outside on the outside, and we have x and negative 1 on the inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this number here, negative 4, by each of the terms or each of the thing inside the brackets. Okay, so negative 4 times x, and then negative 4 times the negative 1 here. So first one, negative 4 times x. I'm going to bring the minus sign outside. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to bring it out. And then we have negative 4. Okay, remember that this negative sign stay with the 4. So negative 4 times by 1. Okay, and next we have negative 4 times x is negative 4x. All right, I'll still put it in the brackets here. And minus, here we have negative 4 times 1. So we have a negative number multiplied by a positive number. Right, negative multiplied by positive is going to give us a negative answer. And 4 times 1 is 4. So here we have negative 4. And what we have here is negative 4x minus negative 4. So here, because we have a subtracting a negative, that is the same thing as adding. Okay, this part here. So that's the same thing as adding. So we're going to change that to plus 4. And here is our answer. We cannot simplify this anymore because this one has x and this one doesn't. Okay, so this is the answer for question AI. Next is II, and we have negative 2 multiplied by brackets x minus 6 close brackets. Okay, so similar thing to before. So we're going to multiply the number outside, negative 2 here, by each of the terms that are inside. So negative 2 times x, and then negative 2 times by the minus 6. All right, so negative 2 times x, bring the minus sign down, and then we have negative 2 times 6. Okay. All right, so negative 2 times x is going to give us negative 2x minus negative 2 times 6. So negative times by a positive, that's going to give us a negative answer. And 2 times 6 is 12. So we have negative 12. And then again, because here we have subtracting a negative, that is the same as adding. All right, so we're going to change that to negative 2x plus 12. Okay, and this is our answer for AII. All right, so next we have b, and vi we have 3x multiplied by bracket 2 minus x. So the only difference about this one is this time the x is um, behind the minus sign instead of being in front. But that's okay. That's still, very similar to what we did before. Okay, so we're still going to multiply the term that's outside, the 3x here, by each of the things that are inside. So 3x times 2, and then 3x times by the minus x here. Okay, so first 3x times 2, bring the minus sign out. Okay, and then we have 3x times x. So 3x times 2, we are going to multiply the numbers together. So 3 times 2, that's going to give us 6. So that's 6x minus 3x times x. X times x is x squared. So we have 3x squared. Okay, and we're going to finish it here because this one has an x and this one has an x squared. So they're not like terms. Okay, so we cannot simplify this any further. So we're just going to leave it like this. And then for our last question here, we have 7x multiplied by bracket 5 minus x close bracket. Okay, so similar to what we just did now, we're going to multiply the 7x on the outside by each of the thing on the inside. So 7x times 5, and then 7x times the minus x. All right, 7x times 5. Bring the minus sign out. And then we have 7x times x. Okay, so 7x times 5. Multiply the numbers. 7 times 5 is 35, so we have 35x. And minus sign down. 7x times x. X times x is x squared, so we have 7x squared. Okay? And this is our answer for II. All right? So I hope that this helps you with question 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.